Welcome to my temple. You have requested an audience with me, Min Ling. It is not often that I am requested an audience. These are customs that seem to be lost to time in this country. It is not without reason that Amsterdam is seen as the capital of debauchery. But for what matter if you requested my audience? I see. And why do you think that we could help you in any way with Kindred's politics? Would you care for some tea? Nah. It seems that you are no longer able to partake in such human pleasures. It's quite a shame, really. Nothing like a good cup of tea to help you through the night. I must ask you, are you fully aware of what exactly you are dealing with? You have heard of vampires of the East? I regret to inform you, but that is not entirely accurate. We too are immortals, creatures that dwell in the night. But we are not vampires. We are not afflicted by some curse. No disease, no bloodlines. We do not pay for the sins of our father. No. We redeem ourselves for our own sins. There is quite a difference. We have purpose, we have reason, we seek our own enlightenment. Never once have I seen a kindred stay the same. How come you are so ill-informed, yet you come here seeking answers, advice, information? I hardly care who sent you. For me, it does not matter. As I stated, I do not meddle in kindred affairs, nor kind for the most part, unless if it directly correlates to business of mine. You must drink the tea when it is still hot. Did you know that? If you leave it out cold, it will go stale, and the flavors will be lost. But you wouldn't know any of that, would you? You partake only in bodily fluids. A vile act, to be sure. I would have to admit, some of us, they do partake in such activities and heal themselves, as such, feed themselves. But the further along on the path to our purpose, we'll learn to feed on just energy, chi. It sustains us, just as blood sustains you. Do you know what we call ourselves? Kuei-jin. Kuei-jin is what we are. We are given a quest in life. We all are. Something to fulfill, to find your place in the universe. And some of us, we unlock dark spiritual energies that after our deaths, after our mortal deaths, give us a second breath, a second chance in which we will redeem ourselves, building up from the bottom. And fulfill our purpose, even if it might take an eternity. And while every Kuei-jin follows their own path, there are 4 main paths. They are called Dharmas. And they dictate the way we look at life, at the universe. And it dictates the way we take the path to redemption. I have heard about paths in Kindred's social structures, but they are quite different, are they not? And they are there to keep you from giving in to the beast. Another difference between us. We do not simply battle the beast. Every soul, every spirit, has 2 parts of them, a higher self and a lower self, the Hun and Po. Hun is the purest, highest form And Po is... I could compare it to your beast, but it would not necessarily come close. But it fights against us, and it is smart. Way smarter than your beast. And that is why we need to be smarter, need to be stronger, need to fight harder. So now you understand why we are not simply an Eastern exotic bloodline, but something entirely different. Do you still wish our aid? In that case, if one of your, how would you call it, agents, if they have been spotted here in Chinatown, that would place it under my jurisdiction. You see, from my temple I do tend to many affairs, some of them relating not just to my people. Outsiders do tend to get in, and if they do not seek my permission, that would definitely make it my responsibility. So tell me, who is this agent of yours? Alicia. It seems that I have heard this name before. Yes. This Kindred, she has been traveling, correct, not just through Europe, but Asia as well. I do have some correspondence with some of my Asian brethren, those that reside in Japan and China specifically. She has been there years ago, but it is where I heard the name. Yes, of course. If she is in my territory, in our territory, we will find her. But what we do with her afterwards is up to my judgment. You see, we do not adhere to the same rules as Kindred do. There is no masquerade in place to keep kind from knowing. We the Kuei-jin are an integral part of daily society, everyday life. People of Asian descent, they are not like others. They accept the supernatural and they live amongst us. Were there any other matters that you wish to discuss? Well then, I shall bid you farewell, but know that as long as you are in my domain, I have eyes on you. Now, please be so kind and escort yourself out of my temple.